Okay, so today is my launch of Wedlake Gaming Media. This is my first video for this channel. As you can see, the channel is basically going to be about Mass Effect and different theories until the launch of Mass Effect 4/5. I will also be doing game reviews and other content, but predominantly this will be a Mass Effect channel. So, for my first video, I decided to touch on what I think the next Mass Effect game could possibly be. Now, one of the biggest questions behind Shepard and the endings is who's going to be the bad guy. You know, you got the Reapers. They were galactic threatening. How can you top something like that? And Andromeda did try to beat around the bush, but the Archon just felt like a bloody wax moustache villain from James Bond, you know? The Archon was nothing. And BioWare now need to try and find a threat to beat the Reapers and give, if Shepard is to return, a reason for his return or their return. After the N7 Day 2023, we got to see the new N7 protagonist character, and I'll talk more about that character in another video. But I don't think there will be a bad guy. I know what you're going to say. What do you mean there's no bad guy? Basically, I think it's going to be a civil war. So, if this is a sequel to Mass Effect 3, what we all think it's going to be, where is the state of the galaxy? So, you've got the mass relay system. No matter which ending, red, green, blue, you chose, all the mass relays went to. Big burst of energy went into all the mass relays. So the mass relay system is completely down, it is damaged. And we know from N7 Day 2022 that a mass relay is being designed, and if you had the concept art book that I have, you could also see an early concept of that mass relay. But this makes me think, what if the state of the galaxy is the real thing? Think of the politics. So not many people know this, some people do, some don't, but in the BioWare gear store there was a poster. I will put it on screen in a second, and it said the Brotherhood of Sentinel Life, and it was really overshadowed. Not really many people took any sort of a thing from it, but it's always stuck with me. Brotherhood of Sentinel Life. Now that sounds like a rival to the council or like political propaganda, and I'm wondering, with the mass relay network broken, all the systems are going to be locked off from each other. In the 2020 teaser, we heard in the audio that all the comm systems down.
Is anyone receiving this?
So unless you were Shepard, Anderson, Hackett, the council, you all know Shepard activated the Crucible. But if you're just a civilian Krogan or civilian Asari, yeah, okay, great. The Reapers just suddenly exist to exist. But now the mass relays are down, the comms are down. You're going to be like scratching your head, like, what? What's going on? And I think what the next game is going to be, and our new protagonist, is going to be hopping from system to system, and we're going to see different planets who feel abandoned from the council. They feel like they don't understand what's going on. The council has just left them to rot. The resources are scarce. Comms have gone. They have lost contact with everyone else. You know, so they've got to rebuild. You would, but it's like a galactic Stone Age, and I think our protagonist is going to be jumping from galaxy to galaxy, solar system to solar system, and we're going to see different fractions rising. You've got pirateers in the Traverse, you've got Krogan warlords, you've got Asari commandos gone rogue. So I think what's going to happen is I would love to see, rather than a big bad guy, it just being a galactic civil war. And I said you could have people who really support the council, who are crying out, hoping that the council are going to come and save them just out of the blue. And then you have some people who are anti-council now. They think the council let them down, the council abandoned them. the council never listened about the Reaper warning, so they could grow a faction that basically is anti-council. So our new protagonist, or Shepard, or whatever, I think not only has to, you know, try and fix a fractured universe, but has to try and reunite the galaxy. Now, if the council needed one person to send their message, a spectre that sent a message across the sky, who was that spectre be? Our man Shepard, or female. And yeah, I think that's basically what the plot is. So yeah, please tell me in the comments and like and share what you thought of my thoughts. I'm sorry, this is my first ever video. I'm not used to doing this, but I'll be trying to bring regular content, and let's grow together. Peace out.